Hello everybody. My mom wanted me to do a video for you guys about how to stay organized during quarantine, how to make sure you're doing all your homework, and making sure you're turning in all of your homework. So stay tuned. I just want to mention really quick that I know that we're all basically in the same situation, but it doesn't really mean that what works for me works for you. So take out of this video what you will and just use the best tips for you and for your situation. Tip number 1. This is the most important thing you're gonna get out of this video, so don't skip this one. Okay, pay attention. I'm calling this tip quarantine routine. Yes, I'm sorry. The biggest thing you need to take out of this video is to get in the right headspace every single morning. You have to have a routine, if not everything else will fall apart. In the mornings, usually when I wake up, I like to make my bed and tidy up my room. Sometimes I'll take a shower if I did it the night before. I'll brush my teeth, eat a good breakfast, and all those things just kind of help me focus in on my homework, because I know when I'm hungry or when my workspace or my room isn't clean, I'm focused on that instead of focusing on my homework. So just getting all that stuff done at the beginning of the day helps me focus in on my homework, getting everything done so nothing else distracts me. Another thing I like to do is get ready as if I was actually going to school and not just sitting at my computer all day. It helps me feel more prepared because I'm in that mindset to sit down, do my work, because it's like I was actually going to school and not just, sitting down on my computer. So I'm actually wearing jeans right now because I know that if I was in my pajamas, I would not be ready to start my day and to start doing homework and get work done and turn it in.
So you bagged him.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet.
Tip number 2. Another really big thing to take out of this video is have a place where you write all of your assignments down the minute you get them. So that could be a planner if you have one, or an old notebook, or just a random piece of paper. It works, trust me, it helps so much. I used to use a planner for school, but I haven't really used that now. But I saw that the back of my desk was kind of blank, so I was like, oh, free real estate.
It's free real estate.
I had some colorful post-it notes lying around, and I was like, I might as well use that since I wasn't using it during school. And I color-coded each class, so like macros green, AP Cal's blue, etc., etc. And I write down each assignment as they come in, and I post it on the back of my desk so I can look at that and not forget any assignment. Just make sure you're writing down assignments so you're not forgetting them. I know for me, it's just a lot of work, a lot of different assignments to keep up with, so it's really easy for me to just look at a post-it note, and when I'm done with the assignment and I've already turned it in, I can just take that post-it note off and replace it with a new assignment. Tip number 3. Although my color-coded post-it note system works really well for me, I like to have a completely different system for my Zoom calls because those can kind of get confusing and they can get lost in the long list of assignments I have to do. So I use Google Calendar to organize just my Zoom calls, so every time a teacher decides to send a date or a time for their specific Zoom, I can immediately put it into the calendar and see it on my computer and lay out for the entire week or the entire month what Zoom calls I have at what time and which day. Tip number 4. Every online source that my teachers use, I like to have like the ringer, banners, any notification system that is available to me, I like to have on for all of the online things. Schoology, Edmodo, Remind. I have all of those set up so that I get visual and audible reminders to check them. I like to always keep every tab like Edmodo or Schoology open on my computer the entire time I'm working on assignments, because you never know when a teacher is going to send you a Remind or an Edmodo or Schoology post that completely changes an assignment or completely adds an assignment, and it's really helpful to keep that on so you don't miss anything throughout the day. Tip number 5. Don't take frequent breaks. I know it's really tempting to, as soon as you're done with one teacher's assignment, you take a break and then you're like, okay, I can start on another teacher's assignment. But I notice when I do that, I get distracted really easily and I can spend 1 to 5 million hours on my phone on TikTok or Instagram.
So you bagged him.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, acting stupid.
And then it all adds up and I'm not done with my school day until like 5, 6 o'clock. So I try to knock down at least 2 or 3 assignments before I take a break and maybe go get a snack or scroll on Instagram for a little bit, but I try to keep myself working until maybe about 3 o'clock when I cut myself off and whatever assignments I have to do, I'll finish and then I can get on with the rest of my day. So those are all the tips I have for you today, and I just want you guys to remember that what works for me may not work for you, but I do encourage you to try to use these tips, modify them to fit your needs, but do try to follow the tips as best as you can to maximize your productivity during the day, and make sure you're turning in your assignments on time every single day, and all of your assignments, not just 2 or 3. If you guys want me to go into more detail on anything I mentioned in the video, please comment down below. Or if you just want me to do another video on how I stay motivated or how I stay productive, comment down below, let me know. I'll make another video for you guys. But for now, bye.